What is up, guys? ThePremiumRat here, and welcome back to another episode of the Wacky Q&As. I've just done a spin around on my chair, not sure why. Don't know what episode we're on now. I think it's 27 or something. I always forget what episode we're on. I don't know why. I just never check last week's video to see what episode it was. As always, before we begin, if you're not already following me on Twitter, that is a place to hang out at the moment. That is the place where, if you want to ask me the questions, that is where you'll be featured in the video. So if you're around on a lunchtime, usually Monday, Tuesday, well, today's fucking Wednesday, but you know, usually on a Monday or a Tuesday, I'll tweet out at lunchtime-ish and ask for the questions, and if you use the hashtag AskRat, then you could be featured in today's Wacky Q&A. So, we've got the questions, as always, from Twitter. Let me just scroll back, because we had a fucking shit ton. As always, again, I appreciate all your support and effort and general questions. You know, we get loads and loads of questions each week. So, the first one comes in from, fucking hell, we've had so many, I can't scroll all the way back. Hold on a minute, let me sort this out. Right, the first one comes in from Marty MC McGrath. I think that is Marty McGrath 88, and he asks, hashtag AskRat, who is your current favourite YouTuber? This is a tough one because I've been asked this before many moons ago in an old Q&A, like episode 5 or something, and I was watching that and my responses are completely different nowadays because a lot of people have quit that I used to watch, but you know, I wouldn't say I had a favourite. If I had to say someone in particular, maybe Keanu Boss, Rashanzi Ash, Rizzle Sticks, CMB Gaming. You know, if you're a YouTuber and you watch my vids and you make vids yourself and I'm subscribed to you, then clearly I like your videos enough to even subscribe and, you know, watch them. So, you know, I've mentioned a few names there, but overall I wouldn't say I have a definite favourite. But those are some of the guys that I watch on a regular basis. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from @GregoHD, and he asks, hashtag AskRat, Arsenal to get relegated or Spurs to win the Prem, which is better? Honestly, I would love for Arsenal to get relegated. It would be the funniest thing I've ever witnessed in my entire existence. But at the end of the day, football is all about trophies. It is all about silverware. So I would prefer us to win the title, and even better, I'd love us to win the title and them to finish second and us to beat them on the final day in the 90th minute or something like that. But yeah, I'd definitely prefer us to win the league. But don't get me wrong, I would fucking love for Arsenal to get relegated. Next one comes in from @AZZEX_, and he asks, considering all the positives and negatives, would you or would you not prefer, I think that is, a transfer market on Ultimate Team? Hashtag AskRat. Yes, 100%. There's been talk of no transfer market in FIFA 15 because obviously on that World Cup add-on that came out for Ultimate Team a few weeks ago, there was no transfer market, so the only way you could get players was from packs, which is a little bit of a letdown, to be honest, and that's why it's died so quickly. That's why I haven't uploaded anything from it. Well, recently I uploaded like 3 or 4 vids from it, a pack opening and a couple of squad builders, but it's dead. It's really dead, and it died within like a week. So if there's no transfer market in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team, I really think it will die straight away. So definitely, you've got to have a transfer market. I think that's just the way it has been, and I think that's the way it will always be. So yes, I would definitely have a transfer market in FIFA 15. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from Sean Roper, THFC, and he asks, hashtag AskRat, would you rather get bitten by a Brazilian wandering spider 5 times in a row or have a scrap with me and Ericsson? I'd rather have a scrap with you and Ericsson because I don't particularly like spiders as it is. And that Brazilian wandering spider, I've looked up the symptoms and reactions to that, and you might as well just die because it makes your life living hell after that. So I'd rather have a scrap with you. I think I could take you on, Sean, not going to lie. And Ericsson's only a short fella anyway, so I'd knock him Sparko straight away. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from @JohnnyLappert, and he asks, he didn't actually put the hashtag, but it doesn't matter. He said, vote UKIP or BNP. I did actually vote UKIP a few weeks ago. It was the general election, you know, it was the, what was it, European general election, and I did actually vote UKIP. You know, a number of reasons, obviously. I'm not a racist or anything like that. They were the main reasons that people did vote UKIP, because this country is turning into such a racial dominated, you know, area, that I think the main reasons people voted UKIP was down to that. Mainly my reasons for it was because, you know, being in the EU, it doesn't feel like that we're gaining anything from it. and becoming an independent from the EU, you know, our what's it called, imports and exports would definitely rise, and just generally put the UK and England in general on a much bigger economic scale, and that would help jobs and stuff like that, because at the moment, you know, unemployment rate is sky high, and I think moving away from the European Union would help us as a country. But so that's the reasons I voted UKIP. But there were a lot of racial hatred reasons why people voted for it, but obviously I'm not going to go down that route at all. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from at @domanom_, and he asks another ridiculously fucking fucked up one like last week, and he says, #AskRat, would you rather suck off your granddad or go down on your grandma? That is vile. I actually might be sick. That is fucking disgusting. Would you rather suck off your... Oh my god, that is vile. That is vile. I'm gonna say go down on my grandma and get this question done straight away. That is fucking vile. That is absolutely grim. Oh, that is grim. But that is what the fucking #AskRat Wacky Q&As are all about. Next one comes in from Carl_Kierwan. I don't know if you're supposed to be called Kieran there and you're trying to make a joke or something. I don't know. _Kierwan. And he asks, #AskRat, would you rather shit out a bowling ball or piss a marble? Easy. Piss a marble. Shitting out a bowling ball would be the end of you. That would be the end of you. It would rip you in half. It would rip your arsehole in two and rip your back open and everything like that. So pissing a marble would hurt, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'd rather piss a marble than definitely shit out a bowling ball. Few more then. Let's just scroll down. We'll have another one from @TMCGamerHD, who's asked me about 50, but we'll choose this one. #AskRat, do you prefer blondes or brunettes? Brunettes all day long. Don't know why, I just prefer brunettes at the moment. I don't know, as I get older, my preferences may change, but at the moment I am a brunette man. And finally, the last one comes in from @Carbish, and he asks, have you ever been caught scratching your balls with a coat hanger? #AskRat. No, I have not. I saw in the paper that someone got caught. Someone posted on Facebook that they got fired from work. And then guy replied with, well, why? And then he replied with, well, they caught me on CCTV scratching my bollocks with a coat hanger. So I'm not surprised he got sacked. There are various, you know, items and household appliances that you can use to scratch your bollocks. Personal favourite, debit card. If you've never scratched your bollocks with a debit card, then definitely give that a go. Trust me, that's a top tip. Rat's top tip. Scratch your bollocks with a debit card. And on that note, we're going to end it there. As always, guys, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here. I just want to say thanks again for your support. Questions, I never even have to tweet out a few times asking for the questions. Once I tweet out once, you guys are on that shit. Like a fucking... I don't even know, I was going to say something really weird then, but I've had enough weird for one day. So anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. If we could hit, you know, anywhere near 75 likes, that would be absolutely fantastic again. If you're not already following me on Twitter, go ahead and do so. Remember, top tip today, scratch your bollocks with a debit card, and I will see you guys later on. Goodbye.